Live, the one and only Local 10 News starts right now.
Meantime, support continues to come in from all over the country. And later this morning, a fleet of boats will be leaving from here in South Florida, carrying more than 75,000 pounds of food and the supplies desperately needed as the islands try to recover.
We've seen so much of this over the last few days. It's great to see the community stepping up. We're going to go out to Pompano Beach. That's where people are getting ready to head out, and that's where Local 10's Madeline Wright joins us live with more.
Morning,
Hello,
Maddie.
Madeline.
Good morning, Nikki and Clay. It's really busy right now here at the 14th Street Pier. As you can see, there is a huge operation going on right now. There are several dozen people who are unloading about 75,000 pounds of Hurricane Dorian relief supplies that are going to be heading to the Bahamas today. You can see that there are people passing boxes and cases of water out of some of these moving trucks and this van, and they are putting it into this big pile right here, and then there are other people taking from this pile and then loading them onto several boats right here. It's just a hub of activity right now at 5:05 in the morning. And joining me to talk more about this is Michelle Kerrigan, and she is the marketing director for CETO. So tell me a little bit about how this all got started.
Good morning. Well, of course, everybody wanted to help. The Bahamian people are in such desperate need right now. Offshore anglers, big dog tackle, all my sons, movers, everybody has just been donating. Sands Harbor Marina, everybody has reached out to the public and said, what can you do for us? We are making the crossing. We are going to make this happen. So every single person is a small piece of this puzzle that have all come together to create this beautiful picture of things that we want to do to help the Bahamian people.
And talk about how important it is to bring these supplies over, and what are some of the supplies being brought?
There are all type of medical supplies. There's water, there's food, there's feminine products, there's batteries, there's flashlights, baby food, anything you can think of that we could remember to put into the truck, we have done. And this is all volunteer from the community. From the community. Everybody wanted to help. This is beautiful.
And what's the journey going to be like from here on these small pleasure boats to the Bahamas, to the West End?
It's going to be about a 2.5-hour crossing. All these boats here today, of course, everybody volunteered their time. A lot of them from the offshore anglers of Pompano Beach Fishing Club. Just everybody dove in together. We've posted things on our community page, and people have just responded to the need for the Bahamian people.
Great. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Of course.
And so they expected it might take about an hour or so to continue unloading all these vehicles. Another van is expected to arrive soon. They're expecting about 30 boats to be loaded up with all these supplies taken to the Bahamas. And in addition to these materials, they're also bringing about $320,000 with them. Nikki and Clay?
Meantime, relief efforts continue around the country, especially here at home.
Seeing so many people step up once again, and this morning a fleet of boats will be leaving from South Florida carrying more than 75,000 pounds of food and supplies that's desperately needed as the islands try to recover. Let's send it out to Local 10 reporter Madeline Wright, who is live in Pompano Beach where that group is gathering before heading out. Good morning once again, Madeline.
Good morning, Clay and Nikki. It is a sad turn of events here at Alsdorf Park, also known as the 14th Street Boat Ramp in Pompano Beach. We are at a standstill right now because the organizers have run out of boats. As you can see, crews have started to put the supplies back into the truck that they were previously unloading out of. Let me show you the video from earlier this morning, back when there was a frenzy of activity. There are dozens and dozens of people who were taking all these supplies out of a moving truck that was donated for this event. There are cases of water, non-perishable food. There are also tampons and toothbrushes, toothpaste, bars of soap, shampoo, and a total of 75,000 pounds worth of hurricane relief supplies for the Bahamas. They're going to be taken to the West End Village in the Bahamas, then given to 2 churches which will distribute the supplies to the people in need who are suffering so much after Hurricane Dorian. They are also going to be bringing $320,000. Now, there were about 35 boats that were taking part in this event. However, that doesn't seem to be enough. Now, take a look live. You can see all these people are standing around doing nothing. These are the ones who were very eagerly unloading all the trucks. They were very glad to help out in this effort. Now, joining me now is the president of Offshore Anglers of Pompano Beach, Sean Miller. and he is going to talk to us a little bit about what we need to make this effort happen and how big of a setback this is.
Well, so many companies and businesses and individuals came together from all over the country, from California all the way up through New Hampshire, to have the products delivered. In Tampa, Sands Harbor Resort, no matter what, we still need more vessels. You know, we get a clearance under a specific umbrella, and we deliver to West End, Freeport, and as they open up, those we'll slide in there. But no matter what, we still need more boats. We'll be doing another trip first thing on Saturday morning. If you think you're available and you'd like to donate your vessel and your time, just reach out to me. Reach out to Big Dog Tackle, Sands Harbor Resort, and we'll definitely get you in there with us.
And you have to make sure you get that information in advance. They can't just show up all of a sudden. Because
No. You definitely have to send me your information. We got to get your vessel cleared, get your name cleared, and once that's cleared, then you'll slide in with our entire group. Now, you won't go over individually, not just by yourself. You'll go with a flotilla of boats. So everyone watches out for each other and make sure you make it back safely.
Great. Thank you, Sean.
Yes, ma'am.
And so right now, all the boats that were loaded up, they are waiting in a designated spot over there because they're all going to leave at once together. Follow me for updates on my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. You can follow me at MWright, WPLG. Live in Pompano Beach, Madeline Wright, Local 10 News.
Support continues to come in from all over the country. Just a short time ago, a fleet of boats carrying more than 75,000 pounds of food and supplies left South Florida for the Bahamas.
They gathered in Pompano Beach before heading out, and that's where Local 10's Madeline Wright joins us live with the latest. Madeline, the last time we checked in with you, you said they had so many supplies, but the issue was they had actually run out of boats. So has anything changed since we last heard from you?
Well, one good thing is that even though they ran out of boats, Nikki and Clay, they are taking the supplies to airplanes at Fort Lauderdale Executive Airport. So it appears that problem has been resolved, but the organizers tell me they still need more boats. Right now, about 35 boats are headed to the Bahamas with much needed hurricane relief supplies after Hurricane Dorian. And they're also bringing about $350,000 in cash. As you can see, things have quieted down quite a bit here at Alsdorf Park now that the boats have left the dock. Dozens of volunteers, dark and early, unloaded the supplies from 4 different trucks, then transported them to the pleasure boats. The trucks brought 75,000 pounds of non-perishable food, water, hygiene kits, generators, diapers, pet food, and other items. After organizers ran out of the boats, they had to put those supplies back onto the trucks. Not to worry, though, organizers say that those supplies are on their way to the hangar right now, where pilots are volunteering their planes to take them to the Bahamas.
No matter what, we still need more boats. We'll be doing another trip first thing on Saturday morning. If you think you're available and you'd like to donate your vessel and your time, just reach out to me. Reach out to Big Dog Tackle, Sands Harbor Resort, and we'll definitely get you in there with us.
The supplies will be taken to the West End Village in the Bahamas, a 75-mile trip from here. And once they get to that area, they will be taken to 2 different churches, which will distribute them to the people in need. Follow me for updates on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at MWright, WPLG. Live in Pompano Beach, Madeline Wright, Local 10 News.